Hello folks, and welcome back to Overlord, Raising Hell, my full corruption playthrough. Now, let us continue. Let me just make sure everything's going well. Recording locally, recording locally. Remember what I was ranting about at the start of last session? I admitted I hadn't actually seen any footage of it, just heard about it. I've seen footage of it and I'm angrier now. It's only been like I didn't record yesterday. The day before, or early yesterday morning, was when I last recorded. Well, actually, Actually, I didn't record yesterday. Sorry, it's because I'm awake during part of the night and part of the day. It's getting confusing which days I'm technically working off of. Oh, Jester wandered away. Huh. Didn't think he did that. But, yeah. Basically, I'm still annoyed over that because it's only been like a couple of days. So, I have to head to Heaven's Peak if I want to actually continue with Evernight. So, we'll head there now. But, actually, maybe I should work in the, do a bit of grinding first, actually. Give myself a bit better armor, because I'm still working off the complete basic stuff. I will be upgrading my stuff soon, but tossing in a couple minions into the armor and whatnot wouldn't be a bad idea. Same time, I could hold off on it. This is normal mode after all. I don't have to be too concerned about it. Even upgrading this mace, not actually necessity. But yeah, I'm still miffed over that. I'm still thinking about it because, like I said, I saw some footage of it and boy is it fucked. Actually, maybe I did see the footage when I was last recording. Kind of be honest, I can't remember. It's kind of time's kind of lumping itself together. But I went on a bit of a tirade on Twitter. Go back to the 20th or the 21st of April 2017 if you want to see it. It's a few tweet long kind of thing, and I was very angry at the time. Very, very angry. Because I have the ability to feel compassion for others, which is clearly a trait lacked by many, many people. Sadly, really. World would be a better place if that wasn't the case. Let us, regardless, let us move on and talk about something less enraging. Let's go fight some magma beetles. Now my blood is boiling. Christ. Anyway, I'll focus on, playing Exterminator here. Here we go, we got a bite. If you watch my previous playthrough, you may recognize this. You may recognize me doing this in the past. Okay, we position them there. And I'll wander forward and I'll bait a few out. Come on. Why are they so unaggressive? Come on. Come on. My god. Well done, you fucking idiots. Since these are magma beetles with fire coming out of their arse, I don't think they can be... I'm not entirely sure if they can be ignited. For a moment it looked like one of them had been, but I'm not sure if that's possible. Okay, just die. Thank you. There we go. Come on. Oh, fell a bit short. That's the issue with Reds, is their projectiles do have travel time. So, which is why it's... Ooh. Let's move over this way. And yes, they can be burned. Alright. As you notice there, no red could have been physically able to throw a fireball there. Meaning that it would have had to be affected by the dot to have died. By necessity. I think we can see some extra flame on it there. That must be the dot in action. Really? I'm trying to keep it in this. It was it was practically walked in a straight line there, and he still couldn't hit it. Like straight line away from them. Idiots galore. Oh, one thing on the thing that topic makes me angry. I found people defending it. Seriously, it's saying that it's going to toughen those boys up so they won't be sensitive Joss Whedons or girly men. I stand by the comment about calling that person a sick fuck, by the way. I stand by that. Because it's the fucking truth. I'm getting distracted by the game here. Yeah, it's the fucking truth. I'm very, very against hitting your children. And what was happening in there was... No, I'm against punishment, even spanking kids. I'm not a fan of that in the slightest. And what's happening in those videos was beyond that, so... Yeah. And they were playing it down as a very minor thing and nothing to be concerned about. Which, as you can imagine, gets my blood boiling. Okay, for a moment there I was wondering what? Is there another enemy there? No, they're just trying to burninate the corpse because they're idiots. Idiots, I say! Idiots. There is an enemy later on that the Reds are completely immune to because they have a flamethrower. And boy, am I'm actually excited to come up against them because then I don't have to be babysitting the Reds like this. And am I the only one thinking of communists right now? To be honest, if the communists were as squishy as the Reds are here, then they wouldn't be much of an issue for the Americans. Also, if the communists had this much issue aiming correctly, nor there wouldn't be much of an issue there either. What? The Reds practically jammed themselves up your arses. Come on. There you go. For fighting the enemies in a group, because then you're probably going to hit someone. Okay. I'm going to go do something stupid. Those 3 life sources are going to despawn soon. Well, I have a bit of time, but not as much as I would like. Okay, that worked out well. Oh, come on. I could aim better than that. You can kind of see the kind of damage on this weapon. Maces have a default higher damage than axes or swords. Don't know how much higher. The game sadly doesn't provide that much detail. I would like the typical RP. Oh, there's another graphical glitch. I would like the typical RPG interface of does 10 to 8 damage or 10 to 18 damage, and when you add the minions, it's now doing 40 to 18 damage, and here's the fire damage. The 1 to 8 fire damage. The typical thing, because otherwise, it's just like, oh, maces do more damage than swords. You just don't know how much more. Is it a worthwhile increase? Is it not a big deal? What is it? Like, if it's only like a point or a conceptualized increase of damage, there's an increase of damage, but it's merely the concept of it. Like, you may as well not be wasting your time making it an axe. making a mace. You know, it would be nice to see, you know, a bit more bit more about actual ground to base the other stuff on. To base it on. Just a bit more terra firma would be nice. So yes, you'll see a lot of this during the game. A bit of, you know, bit of farming if I ever run low on minions, which shouldn't really happen unless I really bogs it up, or I need to go make a bit of equipment, which will happen. I will be fully gearing up before the, you know, final bosses and all that. Actually, well before the final boss, I'll be fully geared. Once I can get, once I can access the third type of, whatchamacallits, the third type of metal. I already have the first type. Once I can access the third type, then I'll be starting to gear up from then. There will be some extra stuff I might be that I might be using from the abysses, but we'll have to wait and see. There's only one bit of gear I can think of off the top of my head that I'm guaranteed to be using, and that's the Harvester Helm, which I won't be able to get until the Heaven's Peak Abyss. I know I'm spoiling a bit here, but meh. I'm not too bothered. This is why this is all just more reason for you to be watching my first playthrough. That way, when I spoil things here, it won't be a spoiler. You'll already have known. Come on, you damn idiots. I don't like just tanking them. Come on. There we go. I don't like just tanking the beetles, because I can't regen health while I'm in there. At the present, when I'm done, I get all my health back. But when I'm actually fighting, because I don't have any greens in my armor, you know, I'm actually gonna go toss 30 in right now. I was gonna go grind up it, do one of those, but I'm just not ready to be doing them yet. It's a little finicky right now. Not finicky, I'm just unprepared basically. Need burlier minions, need need to have more of them as well. So, as we saw on the mace, we can get damage, fire damage, critical hit, and knock it back. That's the same for all weapons, as you see there. I'm looking on the axe. These categories are the same for all weapons. Defense, max mana, regen, and max health. Is it something wrong with the... I sort of something looks different about the whole font. Can I be honest with you? It looks like a game... Honestly, I just keep thinking of a game, or... You know, a game made in like a... Not RPG Maker, but... You know, not like a normal game put out by a studio, but, you know, a smaller project. Just feels weird. But yeah, defense, max mana, regen, and max health. There's that. And then the helmet is just horde size, and it's not solely browns that can boost it. It's one of the few that all boost, all go towards it. So we go to armor, and we toss 30 into this. I'm not sure how much that will help, but we will be tossing 30 in. And we'll hold on to the 3 blues, the 9 blues. Excuse me. You know what? We'll make it 45. Why not? But like I said, I will need to go and farm up more of them. It's just always good to have spares, and I will be crafting stuff later on.
This is your armory, sire, where you can store
there, and there's a graphical glitch. excuse me, due to my, 4% regen. Not much, but now I actually have some regen. Beforehand I had none. I'm so used to playing Warframe, I'm hitting X as I'm trying to, access things. That I'm just so out of I'm just so rusty with this. I still remember everything, but it's me. The controls I'm not great with.
The festering corpses. It's all so homey. You'll see that the city of Heaven's Peak dominates these swamp-laden lands, my lord. Within it, the great citadel of Angelus Keep squats like a fly on a dung pile.
Indeed. Now, we're going to pop over here. You may remember from my legendary playthrough that I tried to avoid this farmer. I won't be here.
Hey, I see you looking at my sheep. Keep your creatures away from my girls.
Oh, come here, sheepy sheepy.
Actually, I think it's a good idea not to kill him. I think when you kill him, the herd does decrease. Basically, all this means is don't allow him to see you. If he doesn't see you, he has no problem with his sheep being slaughtered. It doesn't matter even if he sees a sheep die in front of him, as he saw there, as long as he doesn't see you. Now, normally, because you may have guessed from how I was talking there, I was going to kill him originally. But I decided against that by virtue... I'm trying to send him straight on to get that bit of stuff. I can just run away from him if he tries anything. And, avoid killing him that way. But yeah, I was going to kill him, but I decided... let's not. Because basically the herd size does go down if you do. I think it doesn't as long as he stays alive.
Look, friend, the camp is getting pretty full now. We just can't take in anymore. And your little friends look pretty far gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't think he's a refugee, sir. From the way he's dressed, I'd say he's heading to the city, not away from it.
You mean you actually want to get in? What's wrong with this guy?
You know about the plague, right? The zombies. The city's been closed off. Orders of Sir William, our paladin governor. He even cancelled his own wedding. And that ain't a woman you want to cancel on.
Look, if you and your creatures want to start wandering about, be my guest. I suppose you might find a way in if you search. But I warn you, it's not safe. And you won't get any help from us. We've enough work to do in the camp as it is. And zombies ain't the worst of it.
Yeah. I can imagine. Refugee camps aren't exactly well known for their hygiene or basic amenities.
I feel terrible.
That is something you'll hear constantly here.
I don't know what's worse.
This is another thing you'll hear constantly here.
I'm telling you, he went into that inn.
You'll just constantly be hearing all these lines over and over again.
They're too quiet. Something strange is going on at that inn.
Actually, I think they never actually... Like, how he was saying those nights are too quiet? I don't think they ever actually explained what was up with them.
Those nights give me the creeps. They're too quiet.
I don't think they ever explained why.
Something strange is going on at that inn.
If they do, I don't remember. Come on back. One of them kind of... Okay, there you are. Don't know what you were trying to do.
I don't know what's worse. Stuck in there with them, or stuck out here with them.
Was he trying to open... No, it wouldn't be. What was he doing down here? Maybe he was stuck in the tent. No, he wasn't. I saw him coming up that way.
They're too quiet.
I have no idea.